You're watching Ticket TV. Like, share, and subscribe on your way in.
All right, you guys. So salute to everybody for tapping on in. Appreciate all of y'all that's gonna join the stream, man. Y'all already know what's up with me, man. We're gonna get right into this video and talk about the situation, man, that's going on with Iran. And basically, this situation looks like it's gonna end up going all the way, you guys, with the United States of America and Iran. Now, for you guys who have not been following the news, um, right now, according to the reports, Iran is dealing with major power outages in the country. Apparently, they've been hit in their power outage areas, and this is going to cause a very, very, very chilling reaction, in my opinion. I think it's going to get real super ugly because now it's being reported that Iranian hardliners are ramping up calls to pursue the you know what, the NUKE, the big boy, according to reports from Reuters. Let me say this again. Um, and to the person who said, stop hearing what you're going by Trump say, I'm not listening to Trump. This isn't coming from Trump. This is coming from Iran. This is coming from Reuters. This is coming from international news. I don't go off what Donald Trump says. So know your role and shut your mouth when you come on my channel. And make sure you know what the hell you're talking about. You know, come here talking about, hey man, you're going to. You think I would believe anything Donald Trump says? I don't believe a word Donald Trump says. Donald Trump is a habitual liar. So why would I believe anything he says? He need to worry about checking that paternity test for that girl who say that that's his daughter. He need to worry about that. So yeah, if you didn't watch that video, go back and watch the video I did earlier today, right? So anyways, back to this, right? You must be new to the channel and don't know what you're talking about. So anyways, it's being reported that in Iran right now there are major power outages in Iran because apparently one of their plants was hit, right? These are the reports that's coming out, and now it's being reported that uh, Iranian hardliners are ramping up calls to pursue a nuke, according to reports from Reuters. With, you know, um, man, bro, damn. It says Iran's nuclear policy has not officially changed, but the IRGC is now dominant in decision making, and calls to abandon the NPT are gaining traction, right? Now, apparently, Iran has also came out and alleged that they have uh, shot down an American uh, fighter, right? I don't have the actual confirmation on that yet. We're working on that. Or Reuters. Y'all already know. But appreciate that in the comment section. But here's the bottom line. There also been reports that they're going to ramp up. Iran is supposed to be ramping up attacks on UAE, which is going to be very uh, devastating for a lot of American citizens who are out there at bases and stuff. You've heard they stopped. They for the first time ever, they're not announcing how many troops they're sending now. They've stopped on making announcements on how many ground troops. I believe, and I told you guys this before, I believe that they're going to send out ground troops in. Natasha, what's up, baby? I ain't seen you in a long time. Salute to you. I believe now they're going to send a lot of ground troops in. I'm going to tell y'all something. It's going to get ugly. Donald Trump is not saying anything about the fact that it's being reports that Russia is aiding Iran in many ways. North Korea came out. Their leader just the other day have now announced that the United States of America, he has labeled them as a terrorist state in North Korea. North Korea also is out there doing a lot of drills right now and testing their weapons again. North Korea and Russia are friends with Iran. Donald J. Trump, I'm gonna tell y'all what he's gonna do, in my opinion. Donald Trump got in a situation where he underestimated the fight in the Iranians. He's been telling y'all it's all over with, but if it's all over with, why the hell are the Iranians still dropping dubs on Israel and all these other sites out there in the Persian Gulf and in the Middle East? If it's over with, how is Iran still able to do this? Right? You got to ask yourself that question. Donald Trump says it's over with. They've been completely destroyed. If that's the truth, how are they possibly still dropping dubs on Israel and over in the Persian Gulf and in the Middle East? Ask yourselves that question. How are they still doing it? How is it possible? Make it make sense. So Donald Trump is a liar. Donald Trump is a liar, right? Which I believe Donald Trump is going to end up doing. He's going to get so frustrated because he thought this was going to be an in and out situation where, he was going to go in, make them fold, take out their leaders. And Donald Trump is so stupid, he probably didn't listen because any of his advisors are probably just as dumb as him. But he didn't know that the Iranians, they don't live a certain way like you think. These people live off culture. So if you take out one of their leaders, guess what? It doesn't matter. Donald Trump can take out 20 leaders of the Iranians. They're still going to have the same mentality and same culture. They're not going to turn to the Western ways because you want them to. They're going to live how they want to. Let me give y'all a perfect example. I want to give everybody a perfect example right here that's listening to this video. That's like everybody right here, right now, and we go back to slavery days. Imagine that happening. Imagine somebody coming over to the station and say, yeah, we're going to put y'all back in slavery days now. This is how we want to. What's going to happen? It's going to be a lot of slow singing and flower bringing going on. So the point is that these people are saying, look, they're not going to come over here to make us like you. This is the same way as of Korea. All these other people, they think, that's why I don't understand why you don't leave people alone. If that's how them people want to live, if them people don't want to turn up against their leaders and stuff, leave them alone. Stop trying to always enforce your will on somebody else, especially they're not bothering you. So Donald Trump, the fool he is, and all the people who follow this dummy, he thought, if I go over here and we take out all their leaders, they're going to run in the streets and say, we're free, this, that, and the third. We're going to take the country. Are you out your mind? The people ain't doing that. The people live off, they once you've grown up this way and you've been in this, let me tell y'all this, right? It's sort of like people who were born in certain products of their environment. It takes a lot to get their mentality out of that, right? It takes a lot to do that. So let me give y'all an example. It's like a lady who grew up as a stripper in a strip club, right? So she grew up from a young age in the strip club doing all types of crazy things to get money fast, right? It's going to take to get her lifestyle. That type of mindset, I'm gonna tell you right now, it never really goes away. It's gonna be there, whether you like it or not. And that's just how it is. That mentality, because anything bad happen, guess what's gonna happen? Revert right back to that. So what people have to understand that's listening and that have sense is that you can't go to other countries and other cultures and other people's and try to tell them, hey, this is how you're gonna do. No, this is not your country. That's why you leave people alone that are not bothering you. And then the United States of America said, well, why do they all hate us? They hate you because you meddle in their business. And they're not bothering you. They're not actively bothering you. Oh, well, Ticket, they can't have this. What do you mean? What the United States, we're the only ones that's attacking them. They didn't attack us first. So now you have this situation with Donald Trump, who's a damn fool. I'm telling y'all what he's gonna do. Donald Trump is frustrated as hell right now because he thought this would be over. He thought he was gonna get in there, take out their leaders. It was gonna be over. Somebody else was gonna come up that wanted him. That he thought it was gonna be easy, like it was for him in Venezuela, just to walk in, take somebody, and he thought it was gonna. He forgot that Iran has 90 million citizens, and they bought that life. They all really they willing to all lay it down to stand on business, right? Right. So what happens when you start hitting these people's power plants, and now the citizens don't have power and all this other stuff? Guess what happens now? Any of those people who might have said, you know what, man, maybe it's no, no, no. Oh, now we ain't got no power. Now we can't shit. Oh, okay. Now it's beef for real, with everybody, not just the leaders. So Donald Trump is what I told y'all was gonna happen before. He's gonna get frustrated, and what he's gonna do is he's gonna say, "I'm gonna put on my big boy pants and destroy everything." And what he's gonna do is, and what he's currently doing is, in my opinion, backing Iran into a corner to where Iran is going to go out on the market and try to get one of them big things, right, and crash all the way out. That's what I believe is gonna happen. That's what's being reported right now. That Iran is trying to get their hands on the big boy. You know what I'm talking about, right? So, what do I think is going to happen? I think a lot of American citizens are going to end up suffering because of this situation, this big fool that's in the White House. Because what I think he's going to do is I think that he's preparing to send in more, because he knows he can't just send in 5, 6, 7,000, 8,000 into Iran. It's not going to work. Let me tell y'all the truth that they won't tell y'all on the news. If Donald Trump thinks he has any chance of going over there messing with Iran, he's going to have to send 500,000 soldiers over there. You heard what I said. He's going to have to send damn near 500,000 United States soldiers, not no 20,000, 30,000. He's going to have to send 500,000 U.S. soldiers over there if he thinks he's going to go over there and take a country. Right? Now, peep what I said. And why are you, Ticket? What do you mean, Ticket? What are you saying? Donald Trump lied. He said, oh, we're negotiating with them. Iran said, man, we ain't negotiating shit. Iran says the only negotiation is what I'm finna show y'all on the screen. Right here. Iran, they poked their chest out on Donald Trump. I'm telling y'all the truth. See, the mainstream media ain't gonna tell y'all this. Iran says, and these are some of their other demands, a new order for the Strait of Hormuz, right? That will allow Iran to collect fees from ships that transit the waterway, as Egypt does now with the Suez Canal, right? Guarantees that the war wouldn't restart, and to end Israel's strikes on the Iran-aligned Lebanese militia Hezbollah, lifting all sanctions on Iran, and permitting Iran to keep its missile program with no negotiations to limit it. This is the only way Iran said they're going to stop. They said, listen, if you don't agree to these terms, we crashing. So that's the only agreement that we even can talk about. This is what Iran is saying. Right? So, once again, and the word is that Russia may be harboring and helping out the Iranian leader in Russia after all the attacks on him. So ask yourself a question. Donald Trump says, oh, we're negotiating with Iran right now. How is he negotiating with somebody? He said he destroyed everybody. Donald Trump said, oh, we destroyed all their leaders. Then they asked him, well, who are you negotiating with, Donald Trump? He said, oh, well, I really don't know. What do you mean you don't know? So you said you took out all their leaders, but they still dropping dubs all over in the Persian Gulf and the Middle East as well, right? Then, not only that, let's keep going now, right? You ain't said nothing about the rumors that Russia have been giving them intelligence and helping them out against America, right? Oh, but what's up with you and Putin, though? I thought y'all was cool, Donald Trump. Okay, cool, no problem. No problem. I'm going to tell y'all this right now, man. There's a reason why y'all seeing both parties ramp up the investigation in the Epstein situation. There's a reason why they are doing all these investigations now, right? They're doing all these, excuse me, I should say, not investigations. I want to say they're doing all of these. Hey, come here, man. Bring your ass over here. Come here. Hey, go clean up that shit. You left all that shit over there yesterday. Hold on. Let me open the gate. Hold on, y'all. Let me tell you. Because little homie left all this shit over. Hey, bro. You left all that shit over. Hold on. Let me put this on mute. Bro, you left all that shit over there, man. Come on, bro. Yeah, man. Come on, dog. You got to have more discipline than that, bro. You got to be better than that. Can't just leave that stuff all over there like that, man. That's not having no respect. Y'all got to have respect, man. When you use people's stuff, have some respect, bro, and clean it up correct. Hey, what you doing? Huh? Okay, yeah. My bad, man. I had to get the little homie straight, man. Real talk, man. You know, you don't come over here play basketball on the court. You come over here, you leave all the trash and stuff all over the ground and stuff. I came outside yesterday. I seen all this trash on my ground out here on the basketball court. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, man. Put it, and take and all that trash. Hey, all that trash down there. Put it down there by the door. Uh-huh. All of it. That one, the other one down there. We're gonna take that trash out too. I got some work for your ass today. Cause what y'all did yesterday, that shit was diabolical, bro. All right, y'all. So my bad. So yeah, it's finna get out of control. I'm telling y'all this right now. Right? But hold on, y'all. I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. I gotta take care of the situation, man. You know what I'm saying? The homies don't pull it up. They thought they was coming over here to hoop today on the court again, and they left all this trash over here yesterday. They gonna clean all that shit up right now. They gonna clean everything up now. I'm gonna go, y'all. I'm gonna come back in a little while, man. I gotta take care of this business.
Hope you got